Right, back again with this. This could be the classic catchphrase that I've heard in a lot of these. Don't know how far I'm going to get in this one. However, I will either likely be stopping at XY or just immediately skipping over it because I learned from some people that barely anyone knows that one, so I could give it one go and then see how you can even understand it, but then probably go past it, which is basically what my plan is for this. So if we get down to here and I get to here, I try once I don't understand it, I might carry on past it for a bit, but then the next point I would stop at would be around here. But let's start off with these ones. Game changer, binary memory, procedure, and IB quiz. IB quiz is a harder one, but I've not done game changer before, but I want to put on there for binary memory. Because most of the time I tried to do it so it didn't seem like I'm cheating the system a little bit in terms of bosses. So in terms of binary memory, each module the shown number 1, each time no module is sold will increase by 1. This is the stage number. It will agree 1 or 2 colors, red or green. The values of 4 stages in a row match. As you then button to enter the submit mode. All non-renewal modules are sold by stage number 45, then we'll enter ready mode. So given we don't have enough to get up to 4, I don't think, that we don't have to worry about actually going into ready mode. It will be just after everything else then. So there's no doubt everything we get there, I think. Because we're actually going to get 3 stages, I think. So it is kind of me cheating the system a little bit, but I need modules for Bitwise Oblivion as well. So can I do better? Now, if I added those 2 onto it, that would mean I have quite a few stages for Bitwise Oblivion, which is quite a difficult one. But I might do that just because I am cheating the system a little bit with binary memory now. So plagiarism, job division, and Bitwise Oblivion. To begin with, Bitwise Oblivion will just be question marks. So don't need to get anything to begin with, but we do need to get this down, which fun enough is still 1 green. Oblivion, we don't have anything yet, so we do game changer. Is there an interactive for this? Yes. Definitely be useful. In the current board term and conditions, iterate the board using the conditions obtained by the next iteration. Sorry, this is more than I thought it was going to be. So this 6th row take on Game of Life greater each iteration. Whether this game is different to normal Game of Life. In the current board under determined conditions, iterate the display board upon submitting the correct iteration. And have binary iterations were correctly submitted. the new current iteration to the next iteration for the current iteration. Until the initial board displays the iteration 0, it will list the first board to submit after determining the conditions from the initial board. Next iteration displays iterations currently was applied to the current iteration for each light tile. So a little bit confused what it is. I might quickly take the video for this one.
How this works. Tiles that are white will correspond to how many, and that's 3. We can't have 1. Now, take the 9 tiles in reverse.
That's right. So the first 9 tiles in reading order. Iteration ordered 0 to 8 exclusive. Tiles that are white will correspond to how many orders were said. Oh, so okay. So the rules are based on the ones that are alive, okay? That's a bit annoying. So for this first iteration, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry. And for these black to go to white. If he's surrounded by 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8. And white to stay as white. So I'm going to you, but showing the second half of that is ordered backwards as well.
2, we can have 3. We can have 4 tiles.
Yeah, he's counted backwards, I think.
Tiles, they say. We cannot have 2 and 5, and 6 and 7, and not 8.
Okay. We're going backwards. For white to stay white, it needs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Right, okay. So starting with blacks turns to white. Machine similar to normal game of life, the board does not wrap around. So black turns to white, we need 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8, that's right. 3, 3, 6, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, none. And then for whites, we need 2, 6 or 7, no. 2, 6 or 7, 2, 6 or 7, 2, 6 or 7. In this case, these ones were turning on because it was true. These ones are turning off because it's not true. So not 2, 6 or 7, we're switching. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, none. No, yeah. Not 2, 6 or 7. Because that one has 2, that also has 2. So okay. So now we have 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I realize I could just do double marked, but okay. So for black and tan to white, we need 0 or an odd number. So yeah, yes, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. 2, 3, 2. Then the white ones, we don't. It changes if it's not any of those numbers. So 2, 3. It changes if it's not any of those numbers. So that's fine. That's fine. That one isn't. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one isn't. That one's fine. That one isn't. Okay. Now we want Black turns to white if there's 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, or 8. And white changes if 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 3, 2, 3, 2. And then 2. That changes. Would this one change? No. 4, this is 5. This is 4. This is as 4. This is 9. It's really hard to get the rules right around here. So that's 2, that's not fine. That is 4, that's fine. 5 is not fine. 4 is fine. 6 is fine. 3 is not fine. 3 is not fine. 3 is not fine. 3, 1. Okay. That is correct. The duration. Do they explain that in video or not?
Or so now that's correctly submitted 3 iterations. We can now interact with the status type, and then all we have to do is submit 1 more. So let's get back into this. We're on the 3rd iteration right now. Let's mark everything that is black. Is go to white. We need to have 0, one of our numbers. We need all of you. The bind. All we can use would be this module direct to the status light. That's good to go. And now what we simply need to do is we simply need to cover this part of this.
Might do one more iteration before I do that. So needs 0, 3, 5, 6 or 7, and then this is just odd numbers. So for black to go to white, 3, 1, 5, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2. And this one I'm just going to get at least. Yeah. So if it's not odd, then it's witches. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's not. And that's not. Then hopefully choose something on the next one. So it goes to white if it's 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 8, and stays white only if 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are around it. So 3, yes, 0, 0, 0, 1, fine. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This is 1. This is 3. This is 1. This is none. So all of them. And it's not 6. It switches. So so it's not 6, then it switches. So that one. This has feeling it might be all of them. 4. No, that one's 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 3, 2, 3, 1. So it's literally everything but this one. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work, so I guess we're carrying on then. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 2, 2, 4, and 7. Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. 2, 4, 7. And then it switches if it's 6. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 5, 3. So white stays white no matter what. Black turns to white if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7. 3, 4, 4. And then meaning black turns to white no matter what, white no matter what. Here we have is only true if both are true. Show true and represent the true operations. The true is and. Only true. And we have game changer. And that is 12 characters long, so we need 9 HM BPE 1G9 HNBP I70. There we go. The values of forces in row match, basically. Just make sure. Procedure. This is the total starting number, so 24. This is 24. Middle being the method. One being the repeats. It displays as a number that equals one of the formulas below. And this one. The O is unlit indicator, so 1. Use the move phase method, creating it using the volume display. Remember that every new repeat uses a new number per repeat. First time counts as 1 repeat. So do it. We're showing like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. find current number, modify your with the formula method number plus current number. So 23 mod 7 plus 1. 3. Using new method number, go through the same process as stating use this new sign number method for the same repeat amount. So just do it 3 more times, so 4 times. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. 16. We by 14. It's going to give up one. I don't know if this is going to be right though. So, okay. So that was procedure. This is saying only the true ones again. So that's and again. Procedure, and that is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next we have, is it, we always need to have done this. And next we have RGB quiz. So this is going to be a slightly harder one. Likely where the first strike is going to come in. Every color appears right in the grid. It's its index color. For each subsequent stage, so the index color forward one. So look for the most common one, then loop round. And then it's relative grid, press the go button, the cells will go one display question marks. For each cell in the grid, which the index is color's value, of that cell matches the index color's value, color shown in the screen. So, like if it was red, green, blue, and the index was blue but it showed green, we pick anything that had a green value of 0 or a blue value of 0. I think that's what it is. But of course we can get any colour in the grid on the last stage. So let's just see how this ends up going. So that's going to be cream, blue, red. Red, green, green, blue, blue, red, green, green, blue, blue, green, green, red, blue, red. So index is green, so anything that has 0 that's green. Index color blue, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. I'm definitely not doing this quick enough. So 0, red. Oh, Jesus. That's awesome. And that was RGB quiz. My brain was blanking there, but I managed to get it still. Okay, so the true is false, but it's true otherwise. That could be NAND, right? Yeah, most all over is true, yeah. Again, true is false, so that's NAND. And this is 8 characters long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was not expecting to get that first try. I'm just into my teeth as well. Okay. Plagiarism. And binary memory still isn't accurate because it's only 4 stages in a row match because you went into submit mode. So the leftmost digit, take the leftmost digit in the serial number 0. So we are removing hexagons and then take the second leftmost digit in serial number 4. Use the same thing below to go into a color 0, 4. So removing hexagons and reds. So this is removing those ones. This should result. That'll be 48 minutes long. Yeah. So TCCC square, circle, triangle square, square, heart, triangle. We can use H for heart because we don't have the hexagons anymore. Square, circle, heart, triangle, circle, square, heart, triangle, triangle, square, triangle. I'm doing this just because it makes it easier to check it. Circle, circle, triangle, triangle, square, heart, triangle, triangle, heart, circle, heart, circle, square, heart, circle, square, circle, square, triangle, heart, square, heart. Yeah. And then doing the same here. OBB, OPP, GB, POG, POG, GBO, P, BB, BGO, B, BGB, OGG, GPG even, BBGB, OGPG, PBOB, EPGOP, GOP, GGOOP. So, the screen we have we really take concerns square, triangle, triangle, square, circle, square, triangle, square, with O, R, B, B, we're going to use this code from each of the 4 papers and from the sequence of 20 colors. So out of these, then we have this triangle here, which was red. So that gives us orange, blue, glow, orange, G, green, orange. No, the orange there, one there. These are the orange square, blue triangle, green square. That does appear in it, and that does appear in it. So that one's fine, I think. Okay. Then we have, that's red. So triangle green, circle blue, square orange. Got rid of red, heart purple, triangle blue, got rid of hexagons, triangle blue. That is copied. So hexagon, triangle green, heart red, triangle purple. Wait, the heart doesn't count because it's red. Heart blue, hexagon red, circle orange, heart blue, heart purple. That's red, orange circle, or circle orange. Triangle purple, circle orange, triangle orange, circle green, that's red, square blue, heart blue, triangle green. Circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, square, heart, triangle, orange. So that was fun. Okay. So we had, first of all, that. Next, figure out the logic gate. In this case, only when neither are true is it true. So nor. Neither of the operands are true. And we get plagiarism. Plagiarism. And that is 10 here. 1, 2, XGQ, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and then jump division. So we need to have, each has 2 whites, 3 reds, 4 blues, and 1 black. In total, we only get 3 cuts. So my normal method is just going around until one of them goes over what it needs, and then cut it. So there's 1 blue, 2, 3 blue, 4 blue. It's just one of these ones where it's sort of split or something. We do still need more for both of them, I think. So yeah, this one already has enough blue, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. We have 3 red, 2 white, 1 black. Then this one would be 2 white, 3 red, 4 blue, and 1 black. I think that's it. Okay. We have, that would be, so that's true here, true there, and true there. So that's and again, I think. The gem division, which is 12 characters long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're showing that the last one it wants is binary memory output. So it's now in ready mode. So for this, because we moved here now, it will load right to the buttons for each stage. So it's just stage number. Let's go in then 2, no. 0 number, 0 letters equals 3, no. Player holders is 1, yes. So this is the priority list of the stages we have. To turn forward, press the valid button, the highest priority each stage. If the press forward is valid, so 3, 1, but then we hit a problem here. The button is valid if the last press for the stage with the opposite value. No. 3. 1 isn't fine, so 2. Then we have 1, which is fine because it was for the opposite value that time. Then number 5 was 1, and that was from the previous one again. And then, well, the opposite state. And then 3 is not fine. 4 is. I don't think that's what it means. No. No. Thank you. If I understand why it gives adverts on videos that aren't qualified for them.
Obviously, to numbers. Always. What we're gonna do is see this is one like that. I want to show
Do you even have an example with opposite states?
things here. Things get interesting. Press was last time we pressed 1 was the way how press that. Well, that we just had before. In fact, all 2 last time. Moving on to stage 7.
Let's go with that and see what happens. Okay. This first up we have 8. That'll be lowercase a and p. Lowercase a, uppercase p. So you have 8 values. Then with p, uppercase p, 80. And then it was m, so 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So four. Okay. 5, which is EB. Six, 1, 0, 0. Does end again, right? Is that just the same again? Just 64 again. Yeah. We have land. So we have 7th from IGP quiz. Which is iron 6. I under 5. And 6. 4. It's not end this time. Like that. Okay. Not all. We want number 6. That's AC. We had A already, didn't we? Yeah. C 67. Then nor is when neither of them are true. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, yeah. 28. 12 from that one. So that's lower than enough getting. What happened there? Hopefully it's still fine. Yeah, okay. So locate then on 10. And then uppercase N. Hello. There we go. 78. And we're looking for Ant again. Yeah. That's just going to be 78, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Those are done. Next up, let's put everything up to Cipher machine. Tesseractivity, which I know how to do now. Technical buttons. Dominosa, which might take a bit. Wonder. Cool word search. Check something. Truchet. Don't know how to say it. It sounds rude when I say Truchet tiles, but there we go. Yeah, Tesseractivity actually isn't as bad as it looks. So you just go, and we just flip everything that's off on there, or on. Don't think it matters. But on the row underneath. So like this. Then with the next one do the same. I just repeat that all of the rows in order. So all of these are now done. And we do the same again here. I think it's an extension of the method that's used for 15 Mystic Lights, if you remember that one. Then do same again for the last row, and it should solve after doing that. Don't know how it ends up stopping itself by the last one, but probably some reason for that. Probably just the amount each of them get turned on and off here. Given it's a sort of lights out puzzle, it's the only way for that to happen, basically. Then it looks like that, yeah. Not too bad in the end. And this one I remember since it had some awkward rules, so event diagram to choose which of the tables it should be used. Second one blue LED, yes. Second one red LED, yes. One or more D-type batteries, yes. Some of the serial number, some of the numbers in the serial number are even. No. So red and the blue ones, which are swaps there, so that would be tricking you, I'm guessing. So we're looking at 1, I think. This is where the strike might come in though. Red is pretty if there is an odd number for plays. No. That means orange no as well. Go to yellow. I think the main issue with this is this explain the colours? Yes, okay. So that one's cyan apparently. Is it? Yeah, that one's apparently cyan. WM. There's a bone. There is a bone with a warm colour. Yeah. Oh, okay. Not really criticising too much, but those colours are not clear at all. Especially the cyan, which is more green. Now it's time for Dominosa, which might take a little bit to get. Just need to first spot anything that's forced. This is looking like it's forced. Unless there's another obvious double 3 next to each other. Yeah, I think that's the only place that 3-3 can happen. That's the only place that 0-0 can happen. So we say 0-0 and 3-3 are forced. However, say 0-2 forced, but no, it isn't. 0-3 is not forced either. 0-4 isn't. 0-5 seems like it is. That isn't. Is there as well. 0-6 I don't think it is either. I know actually it might be. I know it can come from either side there. So 2-2 though. Does that exist anywhere else? It's up there. 1-1. I think that one's forced. 2-2 we said is 3-3. Done. 4-4. Seeming pretty forced. We can see 5-5 definitely isn't forced. But it isn't even it's the 4-4. Like we've been blind here. There it is. You know how that was the spawn shooting that when it was forced, yeah. I think that's forced because the one can't go anywhere else. 5-5. It wasn't 6-6 on the other hand. Get 60 is false as well. So guess carrying on with these 1 2 isn't, 1 4. 1 4 isn't. 1 5 isn't, and 1 6 isn't. I don't think. Yeah, no. So the forced ones are those ones. So add those in. 6 6, 1 1, 4 4, and 1 3. 1 3 on right, presumably. So carrying on with the values. 2 3 isn't forced. 2 4 seems to be forced. Yes. Okay. 2 5. I think I saw multiple 2 5s there. 2 5s there, and 2 5s over there, yeah. 2 6. It's looking pretty forced. Didn't think I saw another 2 6 anywhere. Yeah. Just even know which one's gonna go forced, and then that one's forced as well. That 2 0 is forced. And that's not the 2 0 up there. That doesn't help though. So let's move on to the 3s. 3 4. It's looking pretty forced. A lot of these are getting squished into one space now. 3 5 I don't think was. Yeah. 3 6 neither. 4 5. That'll be a big one to fix because that fixes a lot of the other ones. Looking fixed, yeah. I mean, those are, that's that, that's that. That one's that. That's that. Fixes a lot of that. So it's a 5 5 now fix? No. Is 0 3? No. 0 5? No. 0 6? Okay, well, doesn't seem to be 0 6 anywhere. I mean, blind. Did I miss a 4, 5 somewhere? Zero 6 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So maybe made a mistake somewhere here. Was it another 2, 6? I didn't say. So that's that. But then where's the 0, 6 from there? 0, 6 literally cannot exist otherwise. There must be a 0, 2 I've missed somewhere. Or 2, 6 even. Everything could be is that. But then we imply that I missed a 6, 6 somewhere. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, there's 2, 7 up here. Yeah. There's that. And rest is as it was. That'll be 5, 5, 0. 2, 4's there, 2, 3's there, 1, 2, it's there, that doesn't make sense. 2, 5, and 1, 2 like that, and then, yeah, there we go. That took a little bit. Wonder. I know this is the interactive, but I know that the person who made it was, I think, if you wanted to see it done, they would like seeing it done without it, so I'm going to try and do it without it here. So red horizontally flips the maze, meaning that flips it. I might just use it to check what horizontally flipping it means. Yeah, okay, this is what I thought it was. So, horizontally flipping it, and we need to kill the stars by moving them into walls until we have 1 left. So, horizontally flipping the maze is the equivalent of right and left swapping, I think. So, you get rid of kind of northern by pressing by going left. That gets rid of those two. Now we get rid of these two. But as it moves, it loses those ones. As you move left, get rid of all of those ones. But also get rid of that one and that one, I think. So this one and those two. Going left, those ones will be fine. And yeah, then we can get rid of more of them by using down, I think. Because then down, that gets rid of these three. That one moves down just fine. That one doesn't move down fine either. That one's here. Moving down also kills that one. These ones up here. The down means that only that one survives. Oh wait, I didn't know down what the maze looked like. I'm going to try and remember what it looked like. Like that. Because when you went left, got rid of all of those. These ones, that one and that one. If you press down, you got rid of that one, these two. Yeah. But then we're now here, which is actually there. So we go up. So we're here. But if we flip this round, that would be there. That would be there. Right? Because then we went left, we get rid of that, and that. Down, we get rid of that. Just those, and just leave that one. Yeah. So to get to 3, okay, that's actually quite a distance then. Okay. I'm glad that I managed to remember the maze on the top of my head. Okay, cruel word search. This is word search, but we can move in any direction to get to each of the letters. So what I normally do here is note down the entire grid, so I can then get rid of letters that don't appear. Of course, the quicker method would be just seeing what's missing. So A is there, B, no C, or rather, so I can cross out ones. So A is there, B is there, C is there, D is, E is, F isn't, G is, H is, I. So we can first get rid of any word that starts as a C in it. Actually, there's a lot of them. F, there are a few more. K, K, M, there's a lot of them. And W. I also saw there was only one E in the entire grid, so we can get rid of anything that's more than one E. There. So, and the S is all there. Do you want S as well? Get rid of anything that's double S's. Yes, okay. Yeah, I think we can just work from there. Digital. There's only one I think as well. Anything that has double I's. These two, but not next to each other. So I can get rid of these two. Language. Neutral. Maybe. There's more on T. No. So, not neutral. Unpleasant. No. Partner. Doesn't look like it. Private. Quotation. No. Tension. The grid does wrap around. Establish. It doesn't look like it. Explain. Pasture. Battery. Dispute. Warrant. Anyway, we covered important. Neighbor. We can have an A there, but can't get any further than that. Water. Can't get into any U's from the Q, so I'll do that one either. Clearly I've just missed it then. Wait, hold on. That was a sneaky one. That G and H there would distract him from the G and H up there. Okay, Truchet tiles. Yeah, to find which of these makes the pattern. First of all, we need to figure out which of these squares is it using. Which needs to be that one. It's all down here. And the first one is in one of the first one's upside down, I think. Second one like that way. The next one's normal, the other one's pointing like that. Okay. Then time for evil word search. Healing. Quick word is one of the 4 words in the word below whose first letter matches the first letter in the serial number. First letter is M. So we're looking for any of those. Looks like magazine. Because M, A, G, A, Z, I, N, E. Oh, magazines. Oh my god. That's the first strike in a while. Right? As you have been doing 2 on what was recently. Okay. Right. Next up, we have Cipher Machine, where this can generate basically any type of instance one, plus some of the ones we haven't got to, such as Fur Cipher and Copper 9, and Aim Cipher, I think, as well. I think I'll put here, something like this. Yes. These are basically the ones we're allowed to get. So we're going to check this. So I made the rule that we're only allowed to pick, we're only allowed to have ciphers that we've seen already, similar to Ultimate Cipher that we had before. Thankfully, we have quite a large pool of ones we've seen before here. But if we get any we haven't seen before, I'm just going to re-roll it, basically. So, CM, that's fine. GD, that's not fine. What was GD? GD, country, which I think actually from nothing we've already seen. AU, yes. SC, yes. UT, no. What was UT? Upchi, I think another one that doesn't actually appear on any module, or any module I'm aware of. TC, Triangle Cipher from Shape Cipher. SC, which is Cytail. ME, Balance Kind of Time, Mechanical Cipher. That doesn't seem like it's too bad of a roll either. So starting off with Triangle Cipher from Shape Cipher. Quickly using the keyboard on screen 1, the Boolean expression screen A. So they will use Boolean expressions in this as well. When asked to use gradually from the keyword, to the upper video and curses the letters. Boolean expression is true, plays over at the end, so Boolean expression is M. It works as a but it depends the Boolean expression it uses, and then the others are the variables. So if x is greater than or equal to y, we've got q and z. Digital root of the year is 26. 60 number letter is 11. 11 is not greater than 26. So that's false. So I bet the beginning of the key. Right, so and then that becomes hash rotate column 2, meaning because this um, so take this. Oh, because there's a gap in the middle, that's why. So the 4 is duplicated. And then that's 6, and that's 7. Okay. So then like that. Indicated word the following. The indicated word in the triangle key. There. Find the letter indicated word with 120 in the indicated direction, so like that. That will be 4th one down here. L. L. It's not white, so we don't reverse directions. Or yellow. Just check some sort of thing. So because you can find where your mistake ended up happening, possibly. So here we then rotate it, so different one here, so that. C is that way again, so A, and then M is the same, it is going the other way, so it's going to be G, I think. Side tail, is it? And then look, 12 to 12 plus 17 plus 1 plus 7. What, 23? No. 5 times n. So we multiply it by the letter in is as well. So 12, 2, 23, 4, 7, 5. I've been worried that I've done this wrong. I'll go along with this because I don't know how well the checksum's actually working. Make sure. I'll go with this and then see what happens. Oblivion is white, so I could have worked top to bottom, left to right. Turn around rows. By putting the letter on the screen. So letter on screen 1 to a value by the value table. So indicators and none. Have a modular and increases both length minus 2 plus to 2 to every position. That mechanical. You can actually keyboard screen on the row. Okay, now it's making me think I've done like wrong. Okay, so you come back to this. A digital root. So that is true. I did modulo. Oh, so that's 8. So yeah, the second level is greater. So yeah, I'm gonna have to explains it, yeah. So R actually becomes K. W becomes D. C becomes F, I think. And then M going the other way also comes F. Raise like tail. S. That's looking better. M. For FK. RV. in the last E. Yeah. So if I did 11, 4, 6, 11, 6. Yeah, there we go. And when that was 11, that was 4, that was 6. Yeah. So I should have trusted the checksum. Okay. So next is a interesting one to say the least. We're collecting moment of how long have I been doing this for currently. So I'm not doing too long of an episode. So far we have been doing just under 2 hours. So we've got time. Anyway, I think it was Tetramorse. This is definitely a strange one. Effectively, we need to identify a word, but everything is played at the same time, 2 visual and 2 audio. Then we're going to press the letters in alphabetical order. For example, then the high one is the further left one. You can see how tough this is. I think that one could have actually been it because I think the only G word that ends with N. No, there's 2. I mean, like, it's similar to Stello if you remember that one. would have been, yeah, we probably still wouldn't have been enough. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Okay. I think I was actually quite close to that as well. This way I'm just going to figure out the two visual ones and then take a gamble on the other two letters. So what I did there is I figured out we had WI, and the only other words I could think of was wise. So that's why I went 4, 2, 3, 1, and wipe still works for that. Might have screwed with that a little bit, but I got it done. That's the important thing. And when I didn't do it properly, I still technically had some logic behind it. Okay. Text. Can we get up to 1 minute on this one? Maybe it depends on how chaotic countdown goes. I go triple term, translate keypad, green wire, no, not green wires, the green wire, and let's go phrase maze as well. So we're going to note these down. So let's say if we were doing a regular password, I think I've already seen the word there. However, I know it's not one of the possible words, which WITCH isn't one of the options, of the which that is there as well. Fueler. Tops. Physicsy. So V isn't there. T, THIN, THE, HR, THI, in divided into T words then. First found, F-O-U-N-D, found. So 400. Then there's one more word here. Not N, not W, not J, not F. 10th. Titles, yeah. Last digit of the serial number is odd. So add 7 to each digit. That's 7, 7. And that's going to be 1. So then press the button and then get 177 shown here somewhere. There you go. Translate the keypad. This symbol is with a vowel, and that's TV here. It looks like a P now. So we've got something A. Then the matching symbols is highlighted in this sim. So they treat both of these as the same letter as L, I, F, fail. Green wire, revising the 6th plug. The same amount of even. So the same amount of even number of plug pairs. So it is odd number plug pairs. No. There are more than 2 of the same coloured wire. If there are more than 2 of the same coloured wire, no. So if the bubble does not apply, got wires in composite number plugs, then if the wire's in plug 1, cut that wire afterwards. Composite numbered. Okay, no. Anyway, is it numbered? A composite number of plugs. That's why. We still have plugs and wires there. Says Report Arcade, Pip-Nado, and let's put a countdown on there. Like I said, I did have a feeling this is going a little too well. Previous episodes. present the fourth plug, the green wire, the lowest wire on the module. Cut the closest wire above the green wire now. Next, if no yellow wires are present, click the blue wire solid one. Okay, black and white wire now in the order. Cut the remaining wires from above the top. Okay. Phrase maze. So right arrow, left arrow, right. Left, right, left, right is this. We're starting at A. Okay, so we're on the these now. The indication the bomb contains 3 or more less than crazy. No. So go phrase is the first, which contains all the letters in the serial number from top to bottom, left to right, starting from here. So we need W, J, and V. So there's W's, J, wait, no, there's more here. The J is probably more restricted. And V. So I've got equals or H. So it's gonna try. I'm just gonna go get a drink. Okay. So equals is there. H is there. So it could be quite a distance. We could need to go from A to H then. So up is left, down is right. So should go on 4, that means. Okay. Let's go up. So 8. Comma. We need to go up again, is it? Yeah. So 2. Upside down exclamation mark. to the right. So 8. Close square brackets. We need to go down. So 1. Down 2 more times, so 9. Apostrophe. Guess we can do before. Left, left, right. Yeah. We could go down from there. Yeah. So 5. Moves on. Slash. Primary full stop, yeah. Need to go right. Go right, yeah. So hold on. Crazy talk. We need to go down. Go down, so left, so you need to go down from there. Double quotes. Left arrows symbol. Twice, then the diff, yeah. Then we need to go left. So we need to go down twice from here. The first down is going to be a stupid strike. And now it's done again. Wait. one in letters. Oh, it moved anyway. That's stupid, but that's stupid on my part. I mean, right up, right up. Okay. Now time for Wheel of Fortune. Don't normally shuffle this much to hit it. That means music just in case. It really is left it too long for it to matter anyway. Still on now. Hopefully we can get a funny 300 or 500 here. No. Close that way. Close. Okay, there we go. 20 years, yeah. In next Pip-Nado. These are modules actually based on the something called Pip in the top hat, so hence top hat, up it. So on the offset, again the first and last digits of serial number. First and last digit of serial number, by the number of modules on the bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More 100. So 95. That's 95 times something. Obtaining all the values of each word, take some of the values would by way of saying would modulate product by 1,000. Okay. Astral, Yeet, Echo, Octopus. Okay. And now time for a chaotic countdown. Division that makes it awkward. So let's factor. See if we can do anything with that. 19, 19, 4. Wait, 19 times 19. 361, which we have. So we need 361 times that. So we need to figure out how to get to 457 using the rest of the numbers. Nope, it's 547 even. Like that minus this is 201, which I don't know if we can get that from anything else. Unless any of these are divisible by 17. No. Take to 20. Then can we get a 19 from somewhere? Oh, that mod, that, yeah, maybe that. So it would be in other words. How do you start? Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to bomb it and then probably finish there. Maybe look at it. Given how much I've already done, I might just look at it in my own time and then I'll either do it and put that to start the next video, or move on to the stuff after it instead. But for now, so we solve Damocles in order. Basically, going to be rerunning until Damocles shows reading between the lines and bomb it, basically. And showing bomb it is going to be quite easy because at the spot, because it will have an exclamation point, reading between the lines will just be a lot of letters, basically. Okay, that's not it. If we start seeing F at any point, that means it wrote who F on there. Yeah, I understand that this is sort of cheating the system a little bit, but that looks like it might be it. Didn't have any F's in there. Yeah. WhoOF is basically who's on first, but Pixel. Keep talking, do not lose mod. Okay, so fine. Go read the word looking in that place. So no. Okay. LT. Blank. LF. WT, that one is. Okay. And play. Play RD. LT. Okay. Then we read between the lines, Damocles, then pop it. So this one will be split into groups of one letter, one will be split into groups of two, one will be split into two groups of three, the other ones otherwise, basically. So slice CGOLUGUME ANHEAEAAMDAE should be 24 layers, yeah. And I can immediately think I can see layer. So that can be yellow, yellow. Yellow, 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 like that. I mean, with the S words, must be in there somewhere. Looking like scheme. In volume. Remove the EA to there. And then Uganda. Yeah. Just to make sure. Scheme. Y. Layer. Volume. And Uganda. And then Damocles was just spotting words in the scrambled on that screen and discovering them, and then you just solve it in between the two mods, basically. Anyway, then we have bomb out. I don't need this bit.
Press it. Tilt it. Slide it. Press it. Flip it. Slide it. Slide it. Press it. Solve it. Poggers.
Again, I never know how good my sound is, so sorry if you can hear that. I think it's fine. So I never know if it's so you can't hear me or you get what I mean. Whether or not it's too loud to hear me or it's too loud. I'm too loud to hear the game, basically. But anyway, look at that XY ray. These ways are revealed in the square window of the scanner, which only one cross section of solid at a time. So this can be kind of smaller grid here. Also, you can find the smaller grid below. You'll offset from the center of the smaller grid. These offset you generate 3 pairs of digits to be entered into the module. And frames into the large cube, take the first digit. At least we can give it a go, but don't expect much. see where the difficulty comes in. I don't even know how to start going about this. So if we look at I did not think that was a cube. Yeah, I'll be honest. This feels like one I'm going to end up coming back to. Checked on how to do this, and I know that a lot of people don't know how to do this. I know it's annoying when I have to skip stuff, but generally in the community a lot of people don't know this one, so until I can actually get a way to do this, this doesn't look feasible for me right now. So that's another skip, I'm going to say. So, how much do we have now? Kind of want to do up to my one, flashing circles. One turning converter, Goodman, Pip-Nado, some swarm, change the main to Theorem, flashing circles. Currently got quite a few here. We'll do one of these anyway. Anyway, this one, I don't know what the possible combinations could be. That'd be 2 and 1. Grey means something off, so both of these must be negative. You can have 5 and 9. 5 and 9. No, 5 and 9, 5 and 3. 5 and 3, yeah. 5 and 4. 5 and 6. Then the last one's an interesting one. One and 5. So then we press this to take the measurement. So we had 5, 2, 5, 3. Five, 5, 5. So those are the two numbers we have. So we need to convert both of these two. We need to put both of these numbers at the same time, basically, in balanced ternary, which is we first take the positive in base 3, placed in the base 3, 2 by 3, 5 by 5. We should have an idea of if this is right. The 0 should be roughly in the same spot. Because we see. Then we go for the end. Plus this take just like that. Then that becomes plus, that becomes minus, that becomes 3, becomes 0, 1, plus, plus, minus 3, becomes 0, is 2, so minus, is 3, so 0, 1, so plus, plus, plus. Make sure that's 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 3 squared plus minus 2, 3 plus that's 1 minus 3 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is I3 plus 2 cubed plus 3 to 4 minus 3 to 5 plus or minus 3 to 7 plus 3 to the 9 plus 3 to the 10 plus 3 to the 11. Yeah, okay. Let's do this again here. Minus 1 plus, let's take 0 plus plus minus 3 becomes 0 plus plus minus with 1 step plus minus 1 plus this is 0 plus plus minus happens 3, so 0 plus the minus like you've got that becomes 3, that becomes 0, but then we add 1 there, that becomes minus, add 1 there, 1 plus 3, 0, 1 plus. Just make sure that would be minus 1 plus 3 plus 3 cubed plus 3 to the 4 minus 3 to the 5 minus 3 to the 7 plus 3 to the 9 plus 3 to the 11. No, I am. No, that's going on plus. Minus 1 plus 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 then we go minus, and then that becomes plus. That's why I think we have a minus 3 to the 10 I just to crash it. Yeah, there we go. But then of course, if we're dealing with negative, then I have to flip the sign of everything. Minus minus plus plus minus minus plus minus minus plus minus plus plus minus 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 plus. Let's try this one. Yeah. So it would be minus minus plus minus 0 plus 0 plus minus minus 0 plus minus plus. Okay. So then just hold it until it reads the numbers in numerical order.
Saul. Goodman. Saul. Goodman. Saul. Goodman. Saul.
So it takes a little bit.
Goodman.
Okay. Now cool Pip-Nado. Again, the first and last digit is 0 number. Clearly the first and last digit is 0 number. 64. Multiply by jump modules on the bottom. 6. Sorry, 6. Can also the unit is point divide the number by 2. Multiply the current offset by the sum of the current offset by the sum of the number of the indicators, ports, multiplied by sum of the number of indicators 2, ports 5, and port base 2. The operating position of the first letter in the serial number greater than the sum of all digits in the serial number now. Add the number of consonants in the serial number to the current offset. And all consonants in the serial number here. Finally, modulo current offset by 100. Be your final offset. It's like different way to get the offset calculation this time. This day too. $13 times 64 times 3. Right, let's be 1964 times 3 plus 4, yeah. 32. These words form word in regulator for 96 we count down. 3 single digit displays in favor of random numbers. Three single digit displays pairs of random numbers. You know, the single digit displays together, this should be your initial number, and the next of each word in the table below. The length of each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. It includes spaces. Word violin. It includes items, yeah. So the length of each one will be measured bit and the current number, and then multiply by the offset, multiply this up by 1,000. So multiply the initial number over the addition of the first letter of the first word with that. So it's going to be something minus 1. Take the sum the initial number together plus sum of the lengths of each of the words times the offset mod 1,000. Okay. H, so A minus 1. This could be hotel, so the 1, 3, 5 plus 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 and 5. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, devil for time is swarm. So first we need to get the names of each of the bees. So blueberry bee and magenta. Basically going in reading order. The blueberry bee in yellow. Squash bee in yellow. Honey bee blue. And mason bee, yeah, mason bee in yellow. To carry flesh and bees in order to find the names in the bee name table, so that's going to be this one known again, then the first one. This is string numbers. For each fresh goes after prepend the bee's name numbers if the bee is two counterclockwise for the previous. Otherwise, depend if it is counterclockwise, that's not right for one that's the same. Otherwise, remember draw on the bottom case hex in its name. No. Always prepend the name. And then this one is two counterclockwise. Prepend is at least one or two bees counterclockwise in the previous bee. So prepend. Yeah, so with the first letter string buzz and be that flash first, which letter would be saying buzz in his name? I don't think so. No. We'll go to clockwise. So do we have this one again? People typewriter suggesting anyone needs to add a if it's a 9 and a B, even preventing Ed pen to B. So if we do that, we can carry on normal. So this one is the same B, so it's not going to be either of these ones. Not that one, so prepending is again. So one, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then we have this one. Yeah, yellow, blue, and green. See if we can do a pen again, we can carry on what we had. And this one is 1 counterclockwise. So prepending again. Meaning time for the first flashing one. The first move. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I've lost where I am. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Do that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And that's Saul. Chinese ring to Theorem. So our number was 33, I think, or 11. N was 31 was equal 30. Okay, we haven't got an easy one here. N mod 29 equals 22. N mod 6 equals 5. N mod 50. We will day 7. N of 16 equals 13. You guys really weren't given an easy one. 11. Okay. So we can use this one to at least give us an idea of what we're looking for. It's either going to be the guy that ends in 37 or 87. So we can go from there with the rest of these. So let's put any with 37 for now. We get this. That gives us, we're looking for 11, 30, 22, 5, 13, 11. So then I know there's a quicker method to do this, but I don't remember what it is. So 37, 37. Did it explain how to do it? Making the deductions. Good for me now. So I'm going to carry on doing this. So we've got the two 11s we wanted. So what's a number we can add on to this to keep day 3 and 18? That's fine. Everyone with 0 on the end. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be working really fast. Because like this feels like it's going to take forever. Yeah. So how do I actually do this? Figure number 4. These ones. So they're going to say 1 times 9. I guess you could try what we're doing here. And then figure out how we do it. So we did it 5 times. Or is it 10 times? So adding in with a 5 as well. That's not. That wasn't the number we were on. That was the one. Wait, this is causing the 31 number to go up by 1 each time. So we need 22 more. No. So then to get back round to the something like that. You know, I might re-roll for a different one. What number they have for that. So was that just the next one? No. What if my method there would have worked? I worked eventually. No. So I'm glad I stopped doing that then. I got quite a simple one previously. Sorry if anyone watched that for something I forget that one. I have on that in a bunch of them. I'll try this one. Then mod 20 is 8. Then mod 22 is 6. n mod 6 equals 2, n mod 25 is 18, n mod 24 equals 8, n mod 51 is 38, I mean, it's going to just be adding 20 to this basically. So that answers we go back down by 2 each time. Yeah, so when we get to here, so to get it to loop back round again, 4, 2, 0, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, so plus 11, 20. So it's only the multiples of 3 as well, it seems. Yeah. So okay, that's really close. That's annoyingly close. So what was the previous number that had 18? So there's multiple. There's also one of these ones. So 21 with 31. 41 would be the same as well. So multiple of the 3 that end in 1. So that'd be 31. We had 36. So what was a 15 would that be instead? Yeah. Basically, multiples of 30, you can see 8 there as well. So we're trying to get that to say there, yay. Make sure it didn't say that previously. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I found a number. Is that the smallest number there could be? Wait, do we need to find who's or do we just need to find a number? I want to find a rather than just is a mode of grade is satisfied. 862, 18, 8, 17. Okay. And since this is my thing, and since it was nerfed from 6x6 6 colours to 4x4 3 colours, I'm going to be doing the 6x6 6 colours version. Might quickly turn down the audio if it's going to know some songs are copyrighted. That might have been one of them if they're so a little too late on that, but tried to keep it somewhat audible, I'm guessing. There's a chance that someone's already seen it. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah. So I was looking for two circles that had the same pattern. Okay, the scary part of this episode is there might be a lot of copyrighted stuff, so hopefully it's fine, but we'll see. Might end up having to have some parts muted in the end. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. I'm leaving it quite an awkward position because I'm not very long until Simon's tenses. But I'll figure that out. But I'm worn out from today. So hope you enjoyed watching. Next time we'll look at top 10 numbers. First cipher, well, the ones I mentioned earlier. Module maneuvers, memory character, scrutiny squares, binary cipher, undertunneling, memory, and then the dreaded one, Simon senses. And the cipher is also quite soon, to be honest. I'm looking for that one. The planets are also quite close, so it's doubly juggly. But Simon Senses is definitely one of the biggest roadblocks, similar to XY. Basically, the redemption is just going to be me trying to figure out a way to do all these really weird ones. I don't know if I'm going to end up skipping Simon Senses, but there's a chance I might just because it stresses me out too much. But until next time, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.